The timing to bring back Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling was perfect. There's so much amazing talent from coast to coast, just fighting to be seen, to get an opportunity. And now, MLP can provide that platform. We can showcase how great the Canadian talent is and get that out there, not just coast to coast, but around the world, so people see that Canada's still a leader in professional wrestling. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling is a culmination of 30+ years of us dreaming here, of what we could do, of what we could build. And the idea that we're doing it now, starting it from scratch, is overwhelming at times. And there's a lot of times that you look at it and go, can we really do this? But then when I pause and I look around and I see the people we have committed to this, and I see the passion and I see the talent, I know that there's nothing other than success ahead for MLP Wrestling. This was meant to be, we've strived for it, and our time is now. We got a lot to get through today. Thank you everybody for being here. I know a lot of people traveled from long distances and some from short distances, and regardless, we appreciate everybody coming in. As you look in the building and you go out there and you look in the venue for the arena portion of it, I think it's pretty cool. There's been a crew in here working since Tuesday night. Guys, we're excited to be here. Long time in coming. Been wanting to do this for, honestly, decades. And I remember even 20+ years ago sitting around with Bret Hart because he had wanted to do something like this. We get to see that vision of Bret's through here as part of that. So I'm grateful for this group that's here, and let's kick ass. So before we get started, does anybody have any questions? Anything to get off at the top? One of the things that MLP can provide in the wrestling landscape today is one platform that features not just the very best Canadians from coast to coast, but also the very best around the world in one place. No politics, no borders, just competition and a love and passion for the sport. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling and where we stand today wouldn't be possible without the partnerships we've been able to forge around the world. And I truly believe that MLP, with the support of our partners and with the passion and support of the fan base coast to coast here in Canada, is poised for success. When fans first get the opportunity to see MLP Mayhem all together as one community from coast to coast, I want everybody to stand up a little bit taller, their chest a little bit wider, and be proud to be Canadian. Because not just in wrestling, but in everything in the world, for far too long, Canadians were polite. Canadians were respectful. But one thing that we haven't done enough is pound our chest with pride. And I think MLP is something that everybody coast to coast can be proud of. When Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling looked for a tagline, we wanted something that was meaningful. And that's why we chose Rooted in Excellence, because that's exactly what Canadian professional wrestling is. Whether you go back and look at Whipper Watson and the stars from the early days, whether you talk about Bret Hart and the Hart family and Emile Dupree and the Vachons and so many people over the years, to the Edges and the Christians and the Chris Jerichos and the Kenny Omegas and everybody still today, Josh Alexander, Mike Bailey. There's so many unbelievable Canadians that are at the forefront and the very best of what we do. We wanted to choose a tagline that represented Maple Leaf Pro and represented Canada, and Rooted in Excellence is just that. Building Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, the biggest fear, the thing that gives me that little bit of something in my stomach is at times there's so much excitement, there's so much passion, it's like we almost want to run before we walk. And I think the hardest thing to do is to be setting our goals and our timelines and trying not to bite off more than we can chew. And the fact that we're here in less than 2 years on national television, on an international stage, really kind of makes you step back and just kind of go, wow. And it kind of brings both pride and it brings nerves, but good nerves, because we've came so far so fast. And I think that it's just a matter of taking those baby steps, making sure that we measure twice, cut once, and do everything right, because we have one opportunity to build Canada's national identity in pro wrestling. Canada's national promotion. And that's exactly what we want MLP Wrestling to be. Here, respect means getting up early. Here, respect means putting in the work. Here, respect means standing up, being proud, being Canadian, and showcasing yourself to the world. I'm overwhelmed at where we sit today with Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. And as I sit here and look and think about what we want for the future, to me, 5 years from now, success looks something like a roster that's turned over greatly. Not because people have fell to the wayside, some will, but more so because people have stepped up. And you'll see the stars of Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling on Dynamite, on Collision, in New Japan, and around the world. You'll see them on WWF, you'll see them everywhere. Because what we're here to do, and what our mission is to develop and showcase Canadian talent. And I think once the world sees that, and the powers that be in various organizations around the world see that, our job is to build national pride, build a pipeline for Canadian talent in front of and behind the camera, and a platform for those people to springboard onto the biggest areas in the industry and become the biggest stars they can.